Hello, everybody. It's great to be back one more time. My name is Gary Fowler, and I am the CEO, co founder, and president of GSD Get You Done Venture Studios, a premier AI and quantum venture studio located in Palo Alto, California. Love startups. I've done 17 startups, been involved in 2 unicorns. Originals management team at Click Software. It was sold to Salesforce for 1.35 billion about 3.5 years ago, and also Eva.ai. Today, I'm the co-founder and president of GSD Get Shit Done Venture Studios, a premier AI and quantum venture studio located in Silicon Valley. We work with startups to help them go global. We're currently in 24 countries around the world, places like Africa, Latin America, Europe, Australia. I mean, you name it, we're there. Silicon Valley. We love artificial intelligence and love breeding unicorns. And with that, I would like to introduce today the incredible Anna Fedorova. Anna has done a great job at the unicorn events, Unicorn Battle, Startup Network, and really creating a premier online opportunity for startups and for investors to come together. I've been on the shows, I've been on the events. They are absolutely incredible. So, startups out there, listen closely. Investors, listen, because they're great places to be to find interesting opportunities. So, with that, hi, Anna.
Hi, Gary. You make me blush. You're giving me so many compliments I haven't heard in a while.
Well,
I
what can I say? They're true. You're an incredible lady, and the things that you do. I mean, it's just you're during the darkest time of COVID. I got to tell you, I would look forward to going on the unicorn battle just to talk to other people like myself and seeing your bright, smile and your friendly faces there was just incredible. So, it's just gratitude. You do an incredible job.
well, you know what they say that the hard times, strong people find opportunities, and weak people they find problems. So I like maybe I'm a strong person if I
I
had found this opportunity to unite the whole world and find so many ways to unite investors and startups.
Well, you do a great job. And I got a question for you. I was looking down through your LinkedIn profile. And so it says Taras Shevchenko, National University of Kiev. But then it said Modesto Junior College. Did you go to Modesto Junior College?
Absolutely. I am graduated. I have a diploma, AA degree from Modesto Junior College. Love those years. It was like the best time of my life.
Really?
Never, and I was accepted to Yale, but never went there because I got married and then all
You were
this
accepted to
mess.
Yale, but you went to
Mhm.
Modesto Junior College.
No. After the Modesto Junior College.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Well, hey,
Yeah,
listen, family comes first sometimes, and
yeah.
you got to make
Sometimes
choices
it's
in your life, right?
never look back.
Never look back. That's the key. Never look back. So then, so you went to Sapiente. You did the PH Capital Management. When did you get? Where did you meet Alexander? So Alexander is a founder, right?
Yeah,
How did that
it
happen?
was really funny thing because Alexander was a long term friend of my husband's, but we never met for this or other reason. But then we just ran into one another. And Alexander said, "Hi, Anna, what are you up to right now?" I said, "Well, not." Nothing really. Kids started going to school, and I was like busy mom, doing a little different stuff here and there, like all in finances, like in private banking and things like that. Never heard a word about startups. I never thought I would ever be involved with the startups. And he said, "Well, I'm doing this great thing. Come and see." And it was one of the first startups battles they were doing in Europe. And so I went there, and it was exciting thing. People were defending the inventions, and I love inventions. I like integrating some of them myself, but I never thought it's really business. And it's like, I never heard anything about venture, but I was fascinated what was going on. And I said, okay, I'm all yours. What do you want to do? And he said, I always wanted to be really global, but right now we have like events in Europe, events in States, and that is it. And you read my background. I'm all into traveling all over the world. I know people in different countries of the world. And so I am with Startup Network already for 2.5 years. So, and we managed to do a really global event. We have, if I'm not mistaken, 47 countries. We held 27 events offline in different countries of the world, and now we're doing online, and we have participants from 125 countries of the world. Can you believe this?
That's amazing. Wow,
And
that is incredible.
every time we're opening a new country, and right now we are having partners who are doing like, because unicorn events, there are 3 layers event, unicorn pitches. It's for local startups and local investors. And they're held like in countries, or when ecosystem is big, like New York, we have unicorn pitches New York, or we have unicorn pitches Finland, or we have unicorn pitches Kazakhstan, right? And then goes unicorn battles. That's for winners of the unicorn pitches and prominent startups from continents like Unicorn Battle Europe, Unicorn Battle North America, and things like that. And then the winners of unicorn battles meet for the world finals. And they're top VCs, corporations, business angels, and everybody meets each other. We are not set in the middle, absolutely free for everyone. And partners keep coming to us, and we are opening every time. We open new country, new location, new ecosystem. I love it because people are so sincere. People are so eager to meet, like you said. During the times of COVID, yeah, it's so interesting to talk to other people, to share the ideas, and it still stayed the same because many countries are still on the lockdown. It's not easy to travel, so there is still need for people to interact.
Yeah, well, not only still, I mean, it's coming back. We're down in Central Florida. The hospitals are packed again, right?
Yeah,
With
I have
Delta
seen,
virus and
yeah,
all that.
my
I mean,
friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
you were
sorry.
saying your friend?
Yes, they just send me the shots from San Francisco, and it's drastic.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, but the good news is there's hope. And the good news is, as we've gone down through this pandemic, you've been incredible at putting these events together to keep the ecosystem moving forward. I mean, because there was really, at the beginning of this situation of COVID, there wasn't a lot of hope. People did not think they didn't understand you could go online and do these incredible things. And quite frankly, I think it's better, Anna, because you don't have to travel. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and you
It's
get to meet
safe.
people all the time, and it's safe, right?
Yep,
And so you don't have
absolutely.
to worry about it. And so tell us a little bit, what is like the biggest deal that you've heard come out, the biggest investment that came out of a unicorn battle?
Well, I'm not really the right person to talk to because, like, we are just me and my team. We're just doing the events, and then we have the network VC, our own venture fund behind us, who are sponsoring all our events, and they are scrapping the deals and taking the startups, so they really know what's going on with the
But a
startups.
lot, but a
Yeah.
lot, I mean, a lot of them are getting funded, right? So a lot of them
I had like the statistics. I know for sure that Crunchbase proven that 300 million for the last 2.5 years, the startups that participated in our battles had gotten from the investors. So that's pays off. And as I told, it's we're not sending the mills. It's absolutely free of charge for everyone. And we sometimes have really funny cases when startups get their investors. You have been to our events, right?
sure, many
It's
of
3
them.
minutes speech and then 3 minutes Q&A session, and it's a short 2-hour event, sometimes 2.5 hours. And right after the battle, startups and investors interact directly, and we had one of the startups who won unicorn battle. It was Asia, if I'm not mistaken, and they were supposed to perform at the Unicorn Cup in a month, where all the world finals, all the winners are meeting. And he said, well, sorry guys, I don't need to fundraise because all the investors you introduced me to, I'm all happy. I had gotten all the money I wanted to. And so it's very often then we are doing such a good job that sometimes for the finals we had to take the second place, the third place if they're not fundraising. But 300 million, yes, it's a good number, and it makes me feel good because as I told you, I love inventions and I love helping people who are doing something. I don't like helping people who are annoying, who are bragging, who are saying blah blah blah. Times are bad. We are not performing because the obstacles, the COVID, and things like that. I don't like helping people like this because if you want to find opportunity, you'll find it. And if you would like to brag and sit on the couch and curse all the world, it's up to you.
Yeah,
So
well, there's different kind of people, and you're right, But if you look at the glass as being half full, I mean, that's part of entrepreneurship. If you believe in your dreams and go out there, I mean, I've seen miracles happen. I've been in those companies where we've been a tiny little company from Israel, right? From Click Software is from Israel. Came over to Campbell, California. I changed the name of the company, Click Software. We came up with a family of products, Click Plan, Click Fix, Click Analyze. People said, I've heard the name of the company. It's impossible. It's a tiny little company. But because we took Click and software and put it together, people thought they heard of it. Then we did an IPO in NASDAQ. People said that couldn't be done because the market went south. Sold to Salesforce. It is possible. The dreams come true. Look at Five9. I just had him on the show, Anna. Five9 was sold to Zoom for 14.7 billion. He was in, and if you're listening, John, you're amazing. He was in an apartment in San Francisco in 2008. His father said he would never make it, and I remember seeing him out in Palo Alto. He would come down and anyhow here he did it. $14.7 billion. 7 years ago, when Zoom was there, I was one of the early Zoom users. There wasn't even Zoom. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
It was like,
Can you believe how old we are, Gary? There was no
think
Zoom.
about it. It's crazy, right?
Yep.
And this is how the world's changing in front of us. So each one of us has an opportunity to make their own dent in the universe. But part of it's get out. And I got to tell you, Anna, one of the things, because I did the African unicorn battle, now we're deeply in Africa. I have 5 companies in Nigeria, Ghana, Zambia, Kenya.
Cool.
We're down there working with some of the top groups, building a fund, et cetera. But I met those initial contacts on the unicorn battle. I just was like, oh, these are really interesting investors. Let's just have an offline conversation. We hit it off. And it's just, you provide the point in the darkest of times during the COVID, you provided the light for people to come in and to feel good and the normalcy. And so I got to applaud you on that. And by the way, it still continues. It's incredible what you're doing. And the people that we talk to, the startups that I've seen are really high level and really exciting. And for the most part, investable. Most of the companies you've had on are one way, shape, or form, early stage or later stage, highly investable companies. So, you're doing a great job. So what's next? What are you going to do next?
Well, expansion, because there are many more countries, ecosystem that we haven't been to. And as I told you, partners keep coming to us, and we keep doing unicorn pitches, going more deeply into ecosystem. We started doing unicorn battle Europe, then it was divided by countries. Now we will be digging into cities more, because the more we dig, the more exciting startups we are able to find. And startups, they really need help. Well, our events language is English, and we are now thinking maybe we will be doing like events also in German, in Spanish, because they're in Russian, right? There are in Chinese, maybe there are exciting, great startups, but they're very local. They're solving local problems, but they need to be heard. They need stage to showcase themselves. And we will be welcoming those startups in our unicorn events as well, but a little bit later. But right now we are starting fall season. We already are having today our first unicorn pitches in Finland, first unicorn pitches in Turkey, and then there'll be followed by unicorn battles all over the world with the continents. And November 10th will be world finals, when we will know who the winner is of our world finals. And we each unicorn cup, which is the grand finale, we have such an amazing winner. You have been to many our unicorn cups.
I want to apologize because I was supposed to be on the one today, but we've got a huge deal that I'm not allowed to talk about that's pending right now for $250 million, and I'd been wrapped up in that, and I had some other things. So I apologize. I wasn't able to join that one today, and I didn't realize it was you because I'd never seen the unicorn. I saw Finland, and unicorn battle, but I thought it was something one-off. So apologize for that.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to see who the winner will be this fall Unicorn Cup, because every Unicorn Cup brings us absolutely unique company doing such an amazing things that it looks like magic. I know that I'm all biased because I just love startups. I love what they're doing. And I totally believe that the only people who will save the humanity, who will save the planet, are the startups. That's the way I'm teaching my kids. Kids, whatever you do, you have to be part of the startup. Either it will be your startup or you will join somebody, helping somebody, because look what entrepreneurs are doing. They're making their dreams come true. They have their inner light who makes them get up in the middle of the night, make them sleep less, work more, and they are finding their colleagues who are the same. They're driven by this inner energy, and this is so cool when people are doing what they love. That's all what we should do. Not just get up and say, "Oh gosh, this work again."
Absolutely. And the thing is, once you create one, it's easier to do the next one. And it's interesting when you start to develop, as we go down through the startups now, because I've been doing this stuff for over 35 years. So imagine who you know in Silicon Valley, right? It's incredible.
Yep.
Those people, it's interesting because they want to be, they're friends. They want to play in the next game. They want to be part of the next startup, invest it, or they know somebody that could be good for it. It's like a big circle, and it's now it's more, honestly, it's more of a social thing. You are doing it to build an incredible business, to build a unicorn, but at the same time, what you do, you want to work with your friends and people that you like because you've created businesses with them before. It's very interesting.
Absolutely. So startups, if you hear us, you still can apply for our fall season. Go to the battle.startup.network and find your region and apply. And I'm really looking forward to new discoveries. I'm sure, Gary, you'll be at our events, and it will bring exciting innovations.
How much does it cost? Is there a cost for them to join the unicorn battle? So
Nothing.
startups out there, zero cost, and I'm telling you, an incredible amount of potential investors and potential contacts. It's a great place to be. And what about yourself? So how are you enjoying this summer? What are you doing this summer?
Working. We have summer season.
Do you ever have time off, Anna? Do you ever enjoy?
Yeah. Well, I'm a mom. I never have time off. Like when I finish with my kids who are startups, I have my own kids who are kids. And that's like what I love about life. You're needed. You are needed either here or there. And that's makes me feel really exciting. And when I have time off, I try to get as much as I can physical activities, because what I hate about online, I love everything about online. I hate this sitting in front of the computer. If I could walk and talk to you, it would be wonderful,
I
but
know.
I have to
You know what I
sit.
do is I have Zhenya schedules my time, my chief of staff. So I've got an hour and a half so I can go ride a bike because my legs get sore from sitting. I'm up
Something,
at
yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning and sometimes to 11 o'clock at night, and I sit in front of this Mac and do it. And you got to get out. So get your
Yes.
exercise. Keep your. But the other side of it, I don't know about you, but I've had so many interactions because this is so efficient and it really optimizes your time by doing it online like this instead of having to fly to San Francisco and
Yep.
meet somebody or wherever, right? To Africa. You can go from country to country in a matter of seconds. And
Mhm.
that's the beauty of the system.
Absolutely. And I love that people become more open. Remember when like this COVID thing started, right? And when we started doing online battles, because before it was offline. We were flying to Zurich, doing this battle, to San Francisco to do it, to Los Angeles, and to Dubai, to Bangalore in India. And when we started doing online, people were really slow in logging in. People when did not understand how to work with the Zoom. People were holding back with talking. But right now, everybody is easygoing. It's really easy to say, "Hey, let's have a little chat. Let's meet online." So I love that we are becoming more and more open society. But as I told you, like this physical activity needs to be done by somebody.
Maybe we
So
need to like have a bike or something where you can sit on a bike
yeah,
and do
yeah.
your
Biking and
unicorn battle. You know what I mean? You
unicorn
do your
battle on
bike.
bikes. Yeah, maybe why
As
not?
something. I mean, some way to get the activity. But you're right. It's it's really helped. I can see from the beginning of COVID, and I had done things starting in March of last year to where we are today. People are a lot more accepting of it. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? And if somebody's dog runs around or their child's there or somebody comes up, it's not like before. People are very accepting of it because they know it could be them, right? It could be them going through it themselves. It's an incredible situation. So you've got AI. Tell us a little bit about which areas you cover in the unicorn battle, because I know you used to have like specific, like an AI unicorn battle, right? So
Mhm.
what's in store now? Are you going to do that, or are they going to be regional?
Yeah, well, we are doing, we depend, because our events absolutely free of charge. We depend on the sponsor behind us who is covering our costs. And right now it's our network VC venture fund, and they are industry agnostic. And because they're industry agnostic, we are not doing any specific battles. So if we get a sponsor for our unicorn events who is interested in any particular area, we will do that. But right now, we are looking for startups from any industry, any geography, because besides our venture fund, we have our own CVCY entity that is for business angels
Hmm.
who can join the startups with a little check with a little check. And so they're also industry agnostic, and we are doing events depending on what they have in mind. So that's
No,
the way it is. The fall
yeah,
season will be also industry agnostic.
no, that's great. Yeah,
But
it's
we're gonna have
exciting.
one really interesting unicorn pitch. Unicorn pitches Antarctica with the Scientific Society of the South Pole, and because the real
Are there people going to be in Antarctica when you do it?
Yep, absolutely. And because they're looking for the startups who can take care of climate changes, who can take care of the temperature changes and things like that, impact startups that are helping to clean the environment and things like that. So it's going to be interesting season, I'm sure.
That sounds great. Well, we're coming to the top of the hour. Closing thoughts, and how do people get a hold of you? And one more time, how do they register? How do they get information about the unicorn battle?
Okay. Unicorn.events. That's how you can find us. Or battle.startup.network. That's where you can find us. Two sites. Find there your region. If you're from Europe, you should be looking for Unicorn Battle Europe and just apply. That's as easy as it is. I'm Anna Fedorova. You can find me in LinkedIn and drop me a message. You can find me through Gary. Gary knows how to find me, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you're the
And
greatest. You're an amazing lady and so positive all the time, like myself. It's, there's always opportunity that's out there, but you got to go get them. And startups and investors, check out the Unicorn Battles, one of the greatest organizations I've seen, and bringing people from all over the world together to make their own dent in the universe. Check it out. I'll be there. I'm a judge in most of their events. Actually, I think all of their events that they're in English so far, but check it out. Great place to be. Thanks for tuning in today. My name is Gary Fowler, and I'm the host of GST Presents Silicon Valley AI and Tech. And thanks for tuning in to another edition. I'd like to thank my entire team, Zhenya, Derek, and the rest of the team for making GSD Presents possible. Tune in again next week for another exciting edition next Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. Take care of yourself.
thank you, Gary.